Okay, Travis, take it away.
All
Right, Travis
right.
brought up a good point.
Welcome,
Drink.
welcome back, everyone. When last we met up, what did we do when last we met up?
We were on our way to the city.
we-
the main
Yes,
city.
right. You
I
guys.
got a potion.
Yep, you guys finally finished your mission with Arthur escorting his little caravan of wagons and stuff, and you guys were just meeting back at the inn, I believe. 'Cause Go ahead.
I believe we're at the town before the capital.
Yes.
Yeah, you are currently. Let me pull up a map.
Yeah, throw
here
that map
quick.
on up there.
Yeah, I believe it's
Yeah,
day
there
3.
we go. It is day 3. It's the last day. Arthur sold pretty much all of his wares. Well, he sold all of his stuff, actually. Anything he didn't get rid of at a good price, he just kind of got rid of. And you guys are currently in High Crossing, where Amareth and Caben spent the few days healing the sick, whereas Durian had some more nefarious pursuits. And Orin just guarded the whole time. So
It's only nefarious if you get caught.
It's great because no one screws with me.
Yeah,
It's
by
great.
the way, I don't know if I told you, but that's absolutely, completely illegal at all times.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, good.
I don't give a
Just so you know. Just so you know. And I actually don't think I gave you a description of the poison, right? Like, I gave you a description, but not the full rules. So,
Yeah, no.
I will look for that as we go along. But otherwise, you guys have all met back at the inn with Arthur and Matt. Take it away.
Okay.
Right, and it's evening of the third day, right?
Evening of the third day.
Yes.
I propose a toast for job well done.
Here.
You don't have any drinks.
we need to get drinks to toast first.
Yes, we get
My
drinks
friend.
and then toast to completion of a great journey.
Orin
There we
buys
go.
everyone drinks.
Arn, are you getting an alcoholic drink?
I do what now?
You said you
Buy us
get
one.
everyone drinks, right?
Yeah, if I could afford it.
Ah, you
Oh
can
yeah,
afford
that's right. You have
drinks.
like no money.
Well, that's what
What?
happens when you get jailed and fined.
Oh
and
yeah,
whatnot.
I've got enough. I'll,
True
You've got
story.
plenty.
oh crap, I got like 12 gold worth of silver. Yeah, let's borrow some of that.
You're practically a millionaire.
Yeah.
No, I just got too much silver. I need to go to like one of those little currency converter places and change it in for gold.
I actually have a drink to toast, so we're good.
Arthur raises his glass and says, "Thank you, Orin. I couldn't have done this without all of you."
That's true. Couldn't have done it without us.
Yeah.
You almost didn't manage to do it with us even, so I'm glad we made it through.
Yeah, I was meaning to talk to you guys about that. So you're going to meet my wife, and she doesn't understand the dangers of the road so well. So if we could keep that to kind of a minimum.
It's
So
okay,
what you're
Fred.
saying is we didn't find any orcs or earth elementals,
Hey, I-
things, or
Or
anything.
skill.
What is an earth elemental?
It's true. Never mind. Rock things.
Rock things. Ah, yes.
Yes, we'll just say that we ran into a couple of pesky little people and we shoot them away. Be done with it.
Yeah, I mean, we can say maybe goblins.
Lots
but
of
I think
friendly
the-
people on the road too. You know.
Yes, absolutely. Let's emphasize the friendly.
Yes, we run into several friendly dwarfs and elves on the road. They're nice people.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And we saved a Minotaur from death.
That is true. We're very
Let's not-
people
Yes,
like
I
that.
guess we did that technically.
Let's not mention that, please. Or else I get a bit depressed.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe we should, that might lead to questions and,
Like, what is a minotaur? She doesn't know.
Oh no, my
Ah.
my wife is quite well educated.
Well,
Brilliant
that's good.
woman. Bit naive.
So brilliant that she just doesn't know the troubles of traveling on the road. That's okay.
Well, I'm just saying maybe we didn't run into as much stuff as we did.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Cool. Do you guys do anything during the night other than toast? Arthur buys meals and everything. Oh,
No.
yes, by the way, I think I owe you all some gold yet.
That's true.
He passes out 25 gold to everyone except Orin, who gives 50 to. Orin, I
thank
was
you.
holding the. I forgot I had this for you from our last stop. You know, you getting thrown into jail, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then as I get the 50 gold, I go, okay. I divide 30 gold up 3 ways, so 10 gold each, and I give it to people in the party and say, "It's gonna take time, guys. I will pay you back."
That's for sure you will.
So how much gold do we get?
35. He gave you an extra 10.
All right.
115 to go.
Yeah. So cool. You guys have some dinner and drinks. I guess anyone do anything else during the night?
HP wise, are we maxed?
That is a good question. Let's pop back to our battle map here, and I think, let's see, Orin, you were at 24, so you would have gained. Can we assume Amaranth tended to your wounds even after working all day with the sick and the
That is
Gross.
safe to assume.
okay,
Yeah,
The sick
I
and the
had 3 days.
gross.
the sick and the gross. So Amaranth, you should be at full health. And
Okay.
Orin, you are down 11, so you'd be 4, 5. You would have gained 5 back, so you're at 29.
Okay.
Alright, so if no one else does anything,
Um,
Not tonight.
yeah, I just say
Okay.
that we're going to attend the festival, I guess, so we should have some fun.
yes, the festival, I can't wait.
Very true.
Matt, are you taking part in the archery contest again? Matt kind of.
Says, well, it'll be a worthy challenge there then, friend.
You're going to enter too, huh, Orin?
Yep. Question, do they provide bows, or is it bring your own? I
I,
sort of like look at the bow at my back.
Bring your
I
own
think
bow.
it's bring your own.
Sweet.
Wow.
BYOB.
BYOB.
Great.
Uh, I guess it's like a little bit weird, but should we discuss our future plans after Platinus, or?
That would probably be a good idea to see where we're going from here.
Mm-hmm.
Or there. Or anywhere.
Because, I hear CN is good this time of year.
Cien, yeah, you guys have mentioned it. What's your interest with the Elf Nation besides the obvious, the elves wanting to visit?
I'm curious myself. I thought you had it out for the elves.
No,
Or at least their language.
no,
Yeah,
I
see-
just hate it when people talk behind my back in a different language. It doesn't have to be Elven. It could be Dwarven, for instance, and I still
Well,
hate
you
it.
could always attempt to learn some of it.
I know. I'm actually thinking about picking up a Common to Elven dictionary. And Elven to Common. I'm actually interested in learning it.
Well, that's good
actually.
to
Well,
know.
don't strain your mind.
We weren't always talking behind your back, Orin.
Oh no, I wasn't referring to you. I just meant someone
I
else.
say in Elvish, I say we certainly were.
I go, sigh.
Listen. Mom, the meatloaf.
Sorry about that. No.
I'm
The
sorry.
reason why I dialed out before is we're expecting something arriving in the house, so when the dogs go off, I dialed out.
The dogs go off like it's an alarm
Yeah.
clock.
Yeah, like it's an alarm.
It is the best natural alarm system you can have.
I set my dogs to go off about 5 minutes from now, so if you guys don't mind.
It's funny because the Labrador's not the one who barks the loudest. It's the smallest dog out of the 3.
They always do.
So yeah, CN sounds great.
Sounds good to me as well. I perhaps have some business there.
Is that where?
Yeah.
Oh wait, never mind.
I mean, I'm down to go wherever. Take you to more gold, but I am kind of excited
forever-
about this festival that's coming up in 10 days or so.
Are you gonna
Yeah,
perform
man.
at the
No,
festival?
no.
Darren?
It
You say
would
perhaps
have
you could perform though.
We'll see. We'll
I'm
see where
actually
the
with
wind
our
blows us.
Stages there.
I mean, we'll see. We'll see what the competition looks like. I don't want to show anybody up.
I'm just saying, as an investor, it might be a good idea to do that.
Fair point. Fair point.
Oh yes, this investing thing. I've got told about it, but I wasn't really informed. What's this investment?
A very minor
Well,
investment.
You
to
could
be
ask
fair.
Dorian what the investment was.
I pull out my flute and I show him. I said, "This is a. They've made a down payment of some small amount of gold to help make up the difference, and I now have a very excellent piece of fine craftsmanship here in this bronze flute masterwork. Might I add?"
A beautiful instrument.
Okay then. Well, since everyone but me in the party has done it, I pull out 50 silver worth of 50 silver, so 5 gold basically, and I give it to him as a investment.
I'm shocked into speechless. I'm speechless.
What?
Well, I was in jail. I would have. If I was there, I would have.
Would you have?
It's a party
Would you
invest-
have?
Yeah. Yes,
Because
'cause
if you
I
weren't
wanna
in
see him
jail,
roll.
he wouldn't have saved you at that point. Would you really have?
I'm a good person, so if it's for the party, I still do it anyway.
Well, I mean, it wasn't an investment like based on dividends, or he's just gonna pay us the same gold back. So
Oh, I still donate
I mean,
5 to it.
I'm sure
You don't
he
have to pay
appreciates
back
it.
or anything.
I do appreciate it.
It's like 5 gold that you don't have to pay back. So yeah.
I don't say anything else. I take the gold.
All right, making me write down more money. Awesome.
And this is why I exhausted my gold last.
Thank you,
episode.
by the way. I appreciate that. Cool. So, unless you guys do anything else during the night,
Nope.
I'm here to know.
I say
Nope,
I
I'm going to
say I
sleep.
clean my weapons, but I'm pretty sure
Oh, God.
dust burn monsters don't actually leave blood, so I don't have to clean them.
Yeah.
Can we-
Skeletons. You fought a skeleton last, so you're pretty good.
So are we?
Bone dust.
Are we planning on traveling?
Are we leaving tomorrow?
Yeah, are we leaving tomorrow? Are we leaving with you, Arthur? Is that to your preference to meet your lady
Oh,
wife?
Yes, I invited you all to my home. I would be happy to host you. The festival, now that we've been delayed, should only be starting. Let's see. It'll take us 3 days to get there. It'll probably be the day or a day or two after we get there. I lose track of time. It's been such a long travel.
Indeed. Well, sounds good. See you guys on tomorrow. And I go to bed.
Yeah.
Okay. Everyone goes to
Bedtime
bed.
sounds good.
Everyone wakes up. And
Yay.
yeah, Arthur and Matt got up early, ended up selling their wagons, keeping the horses, and they are
Oh,
raring
wow.
and ready to go.
How many
Jeez.
horses did he have?
So do they sell
We-
all their wares, or
Yeah. Arthur unloaded anything that he had left over at the end. So he sold everything.
Cool.
Was it 2 caravans, so 4 horses?
No. It was 1 horse per each wagon.
Ah.
So just the 2.
God damn
Just enough for Arthur and Matt to ride, which they do.
what is
Yeah.
Arthur gonna do there with his
Awesome.
cubbyhole?
it. You know.
You ask him that.
No, I do not say that.
Oh, wait, there's no more wagons, so it means we gotta start carrying our own stuff again.
Oh.
Yes,
I've
you
been
do.
carrying my stuff, so I'm good.
I offload my
DM
shield,
hacks.
the tower shield.
Okay.
Very good gold.
Let me pull up
think
weapons. No, it's not weapons. It's armor.
Close enough.
Duh. All right.
That
You go to the nearest weapons and armor shop, and guy offers you 12 gold to take it off your hand.
Cha-ching. Have fun.
All right.
I've only
You
been
sell
used
it.
once.
Well, yes, it's quite bright.
Actually,
All
it's
right.
quite dark, but yes.
Oh, right, you painted it.
Everyone keeps forgetting you painted it.
Yep.
Even though I wasn't using it anymore, I still painted it as a...
Well, it was like
Sort of
yellow
like a
and
fun
blaze
thing.
orange, so yeah, not
Yeah.
very sneaky. So cool. You offload your shield. Anything else anyone wants to do before you head out of town?
Let's see, is there anything I want to offload? I've got.
Well, question, my friend. I always knew you
Yes.
carry stuff in the wagon. Did you want me to hold on to stuff for you? Being
Me?
flexi, yeah. Basically, so you're not encumbered would be the
I
main point.
give him. I give him my torches and my bedrolls to carry for me.
Yeah, okay.
Orin's gonna be a
let
pack
me.
mule.
I'm
Yeah.
not a pet
Let
bull,
me.
but I help the party when I can.
Yeah, until
Good
further
person.
notice, he carries my sleeping gear.
Okay. That'll be 5, and where are your torches? 3. So that's 8 pounds. You're still way over.
What am I at?
You're at
Uh,
52.
Okay, well then I don't give him anything. I say
Oh.
no, that's okay. Actually, I give him the torches anyway and say you seem to probably find more use in these than I would.
No, thank you,
Okay.
friend.
Cool. Are you not expecting him back then? Because I'm not going to switch him on the sheet.
I mean,
unless-
I might ask for them back. At some
Okay.
point.
Yeah.
All right, I'll just put him on a sheet then.
Put
Cool.
them on his sheet. Yeah, we'll work it out from there though.
Orin, you have torches.
XP is up to date, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
It made
Yeah,
me so
and that's
happy, actually.
Yep, that is
Getting close.
completely up to date. Getting close. In fact, well, I want to give anything away. So, you guys start on your way. Can I get a marching order on the screen?
You can.
Do a couple of rolly rolls here.
Are we? So we're walking downward.
Yes, you
Yes.
guys are walking south to the capital.
Oh, one thing on my sheet is I should have the mace back, the rod. I think you.
Oh,
Amber, you
yeah,
gave
I'm-
it to me, right?
I think so, actually.
Uh,
I
yes,
remember you
you
guys
did.
trading it in between you guys from time to time.
Yeah, she had it, and then we brought it up last time, and I think I asked for it back, and I think she gave it. to
Yeah.
me.
sure, that's fine.
Unless you want to keep it or whatever. But.
No, you can hold on to it. That's cool.
You are now holding Amareth's rod.
No, it's actually his rod that I've
Yeah.
been holding.
Amaranth
His
has
own
finally let go of my rod.
It's kind of
Oh, no.
everyone's rod.
Oh god, let's
Yeah.
not go with the innuendos again. It's gonna take forever.
Yeah,
It's
So
been
cool.
done too many times.
it has.
Way too many
You
times.
guys are marching south.
Okay.
Yeah,
I will
I-
travel with my shield and sword out.
I call up as we head out. I say, "Don't forget about all the skeletons people have been hearing about." And load up a
This
crossbow.
is true.
In the middle of what?
You shout that to us.
And as we start heading out, I shout out to the party, as up ahead, since I'm in the back with Amaranth, and I say, "Don't forget about all the undead that people have been hearing about."
You know, he brings a valid point. I don't actually draw my sword.
I draw my.
What I do?
mace.
Ooh,
Yeah.
excuse me.
You alright there, buddy?
Yeah, just it went down the wrong way. Instead of drawing my sword, I had my hand basically on the hilt of my sword, and where it's also like sort of near my mace, so I can go grab either one if
Okay,
situations arise.
So you've got them both on, let's see, you're probably right-handed. You've got them both on the left side, just ready to quick draw whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. You guys run into nothing the first day. Anyone do anything while you make camp?
I asked that Amareth do her very minor heals to fix up the rest of this.
How much are you missing?
Just
The rest of it.
4, I think.
4. Oh. Well, can I say that on the first day I healed him for my 4 level 0 spells using...
Sure.
Okay,
Yeah, no
so you're
problem.
good.
You're good to go.
Thank you, my
Can you
lady.
send me a spell list, by the way?
I'm gonna use the same one, but I can resend it to you. if
Yes,
you'd like.
that would be
Okay,
great.
well, I will do that right now.
Wait, let me... Yeah, I don't have the most recent one.
Alright, so I'm at full, yay.
Ooh, actually I might. But yeah, send it anyway.
Damn it, you!
Damn it, you! Don't hate on the DM. He will kill you. Cool, so you guys
You know,
get through the
I tried
first
that,
day
it never
easy
works.
peasy. What, threatening?
No,
Just wait until I actually
No,
try.
Tried killing
no.
people.
No, I actually threaten that, and I actually do it sometimes, but it still doesn't work.
Nice. So you guys get through the first night. Everyone takes their watches, no problem. Second day is fine. Second night, no issues. You get to the capital without issues.
Woo.
Woo!
So I look up, I'm like, oh my god, Heredius, you are like twisting fate. Like, oh my god, thank you.
Amarith is going to loudly proclaim that Corlan the Rethian has done us all a favor and kept us safe on our journeys.
That's like, this is the first time we have got uneventful. Silver lining,
I look
yay!
over and I say,
I guess I just-
Sir Orin, is something wrong with your neck? You seem to be tilting it backwards.
I'm like, oh
Well, you
no,
heard
no,
what he
just
said.
yeah. I'm saying it that way.
It doesn't matter if I heard what he said or not.
Cool. So you guys start pulling into the capital, and it is very lively. So
Excellent.
just to paint the picture, Platinus City is the capital Platinus. It's on Lake Platinus. Not very creative people they are, but the castle itself is kind of out into the lake and on like a almost like a small peninsula jutting out into the lake itself. And there's sort of a large drawbridge, I guess not drawbridge, but bridge that comes apart at some point, that leads up into the city, which is kind of higher on the castle side. Or, excuse me, it goes up from the castle side, because the lake's the low point. And there's like a large built-up portion of the city right around the capital, and then an inner wall there that encloses all that. And then the portion that comes out is sort of divided into another tier. So there's like all of the kind of poor shantytown areas on the outside of the city, as well as farms and fields and such. And then it leads up to a first wall, which encloses more of the middle-class area, and then, you know, the mucky mucks further on in.
Mucky mucks.
The mucky mucks.
Peasant.
Yeah, so you guys enter the city, and unless you wish to go anywhere else, Arthur takes you into the middle-class area through the first of the walls and over to his home. Do you guys do anything on the way there?
I actually do a minor thing, but won't go do it. I'll just bring up the idea. I sort of asked Arthur and the party if anyone's good with silk and cloth, pretty much. Like sewing, tailoring.
Do you want
that
a
kind of
fancy cape or?
stuff.
My wife sews her own dresses, but I don't think that's what you're looking for.
She can
No,
make
no,
you a
no,
dress,
Arthur,
Art.
I think that's
no.
what he's looking for.
I think that's what
No.
he's looking for.
It's not quite. Now that
bright
people
orange
sort of
dress is
know
what you
who I am,
Matches tower.
I was gonna go with more like
More of a
wearing
skirt?
my.
Battle skirt?
No. I'm trying to
Battle
think of what
kilt.
you actually call it. Basically,
look
the
like?
reference would be, you know how Thor has his little cape thing that's on his armor and it goes back down, like his
I
cloak
don't,
back.
actually.
He wants
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
it like goes around
Yeah, it's like a
his.
cape. It's actually like attached with like a bolt into
Yeah.
his armor, so it goes down. I was gonna sort of put that back up. People know that I'm a prince, but
Yeah, are you advertising that fact, by the way? What's going
not
on?
at the moment. But I'm starting to wonder
Okay.
like how
Just
long I can
us,
keep
then.
it secret. So
Okay.
like, word's gonna spread. So
Okay.
So
All right.
wait, I thought you were trying to hide the fact.
yeah, but I'm coming to the realization that even if I try to hide the fact, it's the bomb's been dropped. It's going to travel. It's going to spread.
So now you're gonna broadcast it too?
Well, no.
No, but
there's-
when it becomes more publicly known,
Alright.
I'm just there's no
Now,
point hiding.
Caven, I actually agree with Orin on this. It doesn't matter. He doesn't have to broadcast precisely who he is, but I think it's an asset for us to have someone recognizably, perhaps not to be trifled with.
That is true. It came in handy.
To be fair, he doesn't look like someone who should be trifled with anyway.
More ways than
Yeah,
one.
I mean,
Arthur.
But big, muscly guy that could probably punch any normal human out in a single blow. Probably
not
not guy you piss off
Minotaur.
anyway.
Not a minute.
No, but I said a normal guy. Minotaur's not a guy. He's a...
Yeah.
No.
Minotaurs aren't really people. Okay, so you guys travel over to Arthur's house, and he invites you in, and
What time of day is it?
let's see, you would have gotten there probably mid-afternoon.
Arthur's-
Still light out.
Before we get there, say, Arthur, is the festival beginning tomorrow? Is that what you said?
To be honest, I lost track of time. I'll have to catch up with my wife, see exactly when it's scheduled for.
Well, as we traveled there, did we run into like any local guards?
Yeah, there were guards all over.
I asked one of them when the festival starts.
He
Oh,
nice.
thought I was going
he,
to first.
he tells you the day after tomorrow.
I say thank you, sir.
No problem, sir.
You have a list of all the events that are actually happening this year.
What?
He happens to be carrying a brochure, yes.
Like a list of all the
Sure.
events. I know there's an archery contest.
Oh yeah, there's all kinds of stuff. I don't know offhand. I go to the festival and see what's going on.
Okay, thank you very much, sir.
No
Put it
problem.
in the silver and I go.
Okay. God damn it.
Oh,
You keep a working guard like a silver?
Dude, he gave me good information. He was
Oh,
honest
okay.
and quiet.
Okay.
He's like, here,
wasn't like
peasant,
my-
take this
It's-
silver.
No,
It's
he
fine.
wasn't a rude
It's
guard.
fine.
It's
It's
like
fine.
a miracle.
It's fine. It's fine. We'll do it live.
Is it fine?
We'll do it
Fuck it,
live.
let's do it live.
Okay, so you guys get to Arthur's house, unless anyone else. Okay, and he knocks on the door, and his wife comes out and jumps into his arms. You know, they haven't seen each other in many weeks, and nearly
Aw.
knocks Arthur over because you know he's not the
Roll for
sturdiest.
dropping wife.
What's that?
While opposing strength checks. Does he have
Roll-
Arthur goes there?
Roll for
No,
dropping
no,
wife.
she doesn't hit him that hard.
Aw,
But
I was expecting tackle glomp.
so you guys see his wife, and she's surprisingly quite good looking and quite a bit younger than Arthur. You would put him at, I don't know, low to mid 40s, and she's probably more of 30s. Mid 20s maybe.
Is that usual?
I ask Arthur if
for-
I can buy his wife a
time?
drink at some point.
Well, the drinks are on me. I'm sorry, my dear. These are my traveling companions. Matt, of course, you've known him for so long, but yes, this is Prince Orin, Lady Amareth, and
She'll bow.
Sir Durian and Sir Caven.
I do like a little bow cutscene.
I give a very
You're
elaborate
gonna curtsy?
bow and go to kiss her hand and say, "My lady, it is a pleasure to serve your husband."
Oh god, I was about
oh,
to stop you
thank
from
you.
doing stuff like that.
I give her an elf nod.
An elf nod.
Yes.
1 point. It's 150% more effective than a normal nod. And yes, you kiss her hand. You notice she's got several very nice rings on. And
Very fancy.
yeah, she greets you all very warmly, invites you in, starts asking her husband immediately how the trip went and how he and Matt did on the way. And yeah, Arthur doesn't answer immediately. Like, well, perhaps you should ask my companions. I was in a simple stall selling items the whole time.
I
I
sort of
missed, I missed her question.
How
Sort
did
of
the
speak
trip
up and
go?
say,
No,
No,
we're not.
no,
We're not
no,
gonna.
no.
We're not gonna med it. I just actually was zoning out, looking around the house or whatever.
Oh, got you.
I'll say like no troubles at all. Like besides a few ruffians that were hardly, like sort of flex my muscles, hardly a problem.
Oh yes, I'm sure for a prince. You said your name was Orin?
Yes, my lady.
And where are you prince of?
From a island nation far to the northwest.
Ah, and what are you doing here? Please tell me all about it. She invites you in, and we don't have to roleplay an entire evening
Yeah,
dinner worth of conversation.
I say at some point I drop. I say, yeah, it was quite the boring journey. Got to brush off on my legal expertise. Just it was pretty quiet all
Oh.
told.
Oh god.
Read a few books.
Oh, how fascinating.
I give a wink at Arthur.
Arthur winks back.
I go like inside my head, sigh like, okay.
And yeah, that's-
Okay.
What does she
And-
serve? Is it a good meal?
Yeah, Arthur's wife, Laura, by the way,
Laura, thank
serves a beautiful meal. She's got roast pork chops and potatoes and all kinds of wonderful stuff, gravy and drinks, some very finely made elven wine for all of you, and
you. Hell yeah.
yeah, it's quite nice. And as you guys are sitting down and looking around, you notice that Arthur's house is quite lavish, and he's definitely been doing pretty well for himself.
I take note casually of valuables around the room.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
rude.
God, he's
During
pacing
dinner and
the
during
drive.
conversation, I'm being charming.
Okay. Of course, you're turning on the charisma. All 17.
I will roll diplomacy if we need to figure it out, but I don't think so.
If you need to figure out what,
Just how
how-
charming I'm being, but
you can take 10. You're being quite charming.
yeah.
That's- hmm.
Cool. So does anyone ask Laura anything of note, or?
Just simply what she knows of the festival, and she knows of any other events that are happening besides archery.
That's a good
Oh,
question.
I don't. They have little something different every year. I'm quite curious to see what they all have going this year.
Will you be observing as well?
Oh, of course. I wouldn't miss the festival.
Where's the best place to attend to start, I guess, on our exploration? And in fact, what should we explore while we're in the city? This is our first time in Palatinus.
Oh, you've never been to the capital here. Well,
Not
I would say that the temple square is quite nice. All different temples to all the different, most of the gods. The nice ones.
Would there happen to be one for Coralon the Rethian?
You know,
Oh,
I-
every racial god, even Grumsh for some reason.
Oh,
You know
my-
that to be the orc god.
you know,
Amherst isn't very happy
my-
about that.
yeah, my ears sort of perk when I hear this. I'm like, yeah, you mentioned it. Do you know where the Temple of Perenius is located exactly?
Oh, not exactly. It's on the big square somewhere.
and where is the
That's a big god. You'd be hard to miss. He'd be hard to miss.
What time in the evening is it now?
Night has fallen again. It's kind of early winter, so the days aren't that long anymore.
I say
After
when,
dinner.
temples,
when they're talking about temples, I say, and my lady, where would you recommend to find a temple for the best drinks in town? Because I
best?
plan on worshiping thoroughly over the next couple days.
Well, unless you're talking about the Temple of Jexel, we have many great bars in the middle and upper tier communities.
You know, I should have went with Jaxel as my god.
Nah, I was gonna prevent you guys from going any of the 3 roleplay gods, at least on your first character.
A temple is one of those things where it would be open for quite a while, or is it like too late to go to the temple?
It's not too late, but
We're at dinner right
I mean,
now.
do you kind of mention the idea?
I sort of mentioned the idea that after that I did want to go to the temple.
Well, it's
Show my bodyguarding.
Warren,
I mean,
you're
you-
being shown hospitality right now. Surely you don't want to leave this
Mhm.
this fine.
Well, that's why I'm
excellent-
asking. Like, if I wait until later tonight, am I going to be able to do it, or is they
Well,
actually close at an hour?
Well, Matt or I aren't planning on going tonight, and respectfully, Orin, I'm not sure you'd find your way back here. And
Yeah.
that's a fair assessment. It's a big city, streets. Unless you're on a real main thoroughfare, streets are narrow and windy and just kind of go between buildings. It wasn't built with a great grid layout in mind.
I see your point, friend. Perhaps I'll leave it for tomorrow.
All right. Well, there will be plenty of time. And as his wife goes and fetches some more stuff from the kitchen, he's like, "I am so thankful again for everything you guys have done. So I hope you have a lot of fun at the festival, and I'll go with you the first day. But my wife and I haven't seen each other in quite some time, so
Should
Of course,
we?
Brad.
I would be happy to recommend some great inns for you after tonight, of course."
Of course.
And I will take that recommendation.
Excellent.
Mhm.
Cool. So you guys pass a pleasant evening.
I asked
Anyone
Matt
else?
at some point, does he live with Arthur, or does he have his own place?
You ask Matt.
Yeah, well, I asked him, I
In-
say...
In general.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I said, do you have anyone to go home to, Matt? How about that?
He nods and Arthur speaks up and says, "Yes, Matt's wife is actually down in Hammond's Crossing, so he'll spend a couple nights here, and his wife's actually supposed to be riding up a couple days into the festival, right, Matt?" He nods. So yeah, so they'll be spending their time here with Laura and I.
Excellent.
So I guess like after a good amount of time has passed,
Mhm.
I like sort of like, well, I shall excuse myself and head to bed. I believe
Okay.
you have a lot of catching up to do, Arthur. Basically, like do like the man wink to Arthur so he can spend some time with his wife alone. And let it continue
I love
company.
I love how every wink in action has a description to it. An
Um,
elven nod. A
I
Matt.
don't... Since there's
I
people-
basically go to sleep.
since there's people still up, I offer to provide some entertainment for Arthur and his wife, like to play the flute or whatever. You know, sort of an after dinner.
That would be lovely.
Yeah.
And Arthur's kind of like, okay, yeah, sure.
He's like, I
Well,
know
I
your
figure
past
we
performance.
retired. These are
And
these
you
are,
watch?
upper middle class people. I figure we retired to the drawing room and we're sipping a brandy and there's a fire in the fireplace.
Yeah, there's...
And with all of 7 people who'll bust that natural 20 with his performance.
Yeah, no, this isn't to like perform like with the aim of like gaining cash. Just,
Yeah.
like,
I know,
for
but
the-
you
for
still
their
have to
No, go
entertainment.
right ahead.
Called it!
It
All right,
is
well, there you go.
Durian,
Oh,
you
man.
even amaze yourself. You play out of your mind good on the flute. It's Yaz flute, Ron Burgundy style. You're like blowing fire out of the end of it, because of the brandy that you were
Fire.
sipping on. Have you never seen Anchorman? Come on.
Not for a long time.
Sorry, I'm still trying to get over rolling a 20. I'm sorry. Well, I'm glad I could impress them.
I told you would do it. All 7 people you rolled natural 20.
Yes.
Oh my
So-
god.
So yeah, you put on the best performance of your life.
Literally.
Yeah, it's just amazing. Everyone's speechless.
Oh wow.
And then finally Laura speaks up and says, "You should go out and perform like that. You can make a mint during the festival."
I will try, I assure you, Laura. I will try.
Look, bro.
Cool.
Oh.
So, all right, excellent performance. Unless anyone else has anything to do tonight.
No.
Can't beat that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. So you all spend a wonderful night sleeping in nice, non-in beds, but actually really pretty lavish extra rooms. Yeah, and you all wake up.
Okay.
You do
Time for some exploring.
some
Yeah.
exploring.
The day before the festival, correct?
It is.
So I naturally give my morning greetings to the peoples.
Of course.
And after breakfast or whatever, I announce my plans and I'm gonna go seek the temple. And I'm sure with the guards' helps and probably get there and back. So
Arthur kind of pulls you aside and says, "Oh, the and back part. Thought we talked about that." No, he speaks up and recommends some great inns for the rest of your stay here in Palatinate
Oh, right,
City.
yes. Right. I meant, after we get the inn, I meant get back to the inn, not Arthur's house.
Yes.
Can I use like a bardic knowledge check to sort of like start to, not right now, but
Yeah.
as we start to go around the city, a knowledge check to like try and remember my way around or the major thoroughfares, a sort of mental map of the city to the extent that we've explored it.
Bardic knowledge. Ba-da-da-da-da. Relevant information about local noteworthy places is on there, so yeah, I guess you could navigate by landmarks. Sure.
So I asked
So,
Arthur like the directions from here to Temple Square, for example,
Sure,
and to the inn that he recommends.
yeah, so he recommend. Oh, I've got to get my in name
Your
generator
in-generator.
back out here.
Oh,
I
yeah.
need that link. I need that link.
I don't know if I want to share it.
It's one for my own campaign.
Just do like adjective and then noun. That's all you need
Yeah.
to do.
That's what I'm doing at the moment.
Something in place.
The Enchanted Forest.
There you go.
Okay, so we have the
The roasting quail.
he recommends he. I kind of like that.
Yeah, actually, that's a good one.
Sounds like a good place with good food.
He recommends the roasting quail, an inn well known for its decadent dishes, its sumptuous sauces and very comfortable beds. And he notes that it's just outside the real nice portion of town.
Okay, well, I'll thank Arthur for that advice. And
I like it.
he'll know where to find us if he needs us.
Excellent.
And I give him a handshake.
Yes. Thanks again, all of you. It's been an you could say a life-saving pleasure to have met you all.
Yes, it's been a very remembering journey of sorts.
See you later, Arthur. And I start to leave.
Okay.
I'll give him a handshake, then walk away.
I mean, yeah, I'll shake his hand. I
Amaranth will
clap
thank
him on the
him.
shoulder and I say thank you for your for hiring us and putting coin in our pockets.
Is his wife out there too? I'll say thanks to her too.
Yeah, she's
Yes.
out there bidding you goodbye. And Arthur says, if you're ever in the area, come look me up. If I'm hoping to travel again, I'd be happy to hire you in the future.
Will do. I go to Laura and I take her hand in both of mine and I say, "My lady, I hope you will come see me perform in the festival."
Oh, well, we'll be at the festival. Hopefully, we'll see you out there.
Wonderful.
I sort of do like the noble thing where like I grab her hand, like I kiss her hand, I say thank you for the hospitality, and go.
Mm-hmm. All right. Cool. So
Amaranth
you guys.
does nothing. Amaranth just
No,
stares
I
at them.
thanked them. I
Amber-
said I thanked them.
Everyone gives a parting
God.
speech.
Thanks.
And speed it up. You guys part ways. Where do you go to
sorry.
next?
Temples.
Well,
Come on, guys. We can think of something. We're in the big city. There's so much we could be exploring or doing.
Well,
Or
let's,
we could be helping people.
can we go to the inn first? I want to drop my stuff off.
Let's pick a different inn.
Yeah,
You don't like that one?
It sounded good. It sounded like it was
Eh,
nice
it
and close
sounds
to
a little-
the.
sounds a
I
little
think it
uptight. I'm
sounds
not
good.
saying we go down too much.
Well, you
but
can
let's
stay elsewhere, and you can slum it.
It
We'll go to
sounded.
the nice
It sounded
hotel.
comfortable, Dorian.
Or
I didn't think it
does.
sounded
It
uptight.
sounds quiet and nice and comfortable, and not a place that there's going to be raucous coin being thrown around to people performing
It's
excellent
right
music.
outside the rich
Right.
district.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You
You
There's
can play on the street.
right there. I think we need to like.
You
And
can
Fran-
get coin from the rich.
I can get
If
coin
you
from
do like you
anybody,
did
and I
last-
attempt to steal Caven's purse.
What?
If I see you,
Are you really doing that?
Are you
I
really
like-
doing that?
Not like totally hide, but I attempt to like snatch it before he like can stop me.
I do not let him.
I was gonna say, I actually see you
Unle-
trying to grab his purse. I'd like grab his hand, but I wouldn't crush it. I'll just say no.
You guys must have lightning
Crushes.
fast reflexes. I announce my intention, and you're like, shoot, stop.
It's like I have
roll
60
roll
dexterity,
the
I
hit,
have-
Durian. Roll the hit.
To hit?
Melee
Is that for
attack.
stealing?
To
Just
hit?
melee attack. Yeah.
many ways.
Is that how that works?
I punch him. Let's see.
He critical the crap out of that pouch.
Oh, I thought he was rolling. Okay, never mind.
What is
No,
my
he's
mana?
trying to
Oh,
steal your
plus
purse
2.
on you. Hey, he didn't announce this before he did it. You missed.
Okay, well,
I
think
cock
you're
an
right.
eyebrow
I'm
and
going
say,
against
"Really?"
You kind of lunge at Caben and he just sidesteps you easily.
Just point out, everyone's got coin on hand, and I'm just looking for the place that's the optimal balance between comfort and
Price.
loose morals.
You can find your loose morals elsewhere, friend.
I think it sounded
Yeah.
nice. Should we go check it out first before we split up?
That's fine. Let's go.
I'm for checking it out.
I'm not going to
Yeah,
go far
I-
from you guys.
well,
You're my
I-
investors.
Well,
Although it sounds like Amrath's headed off to the nunnery. Jesus. Heading for a temple our first day in town.
She
What's
just
the matter
scoffs
with
at
you?
him.
at this
Godless
point,
heathen.
all of glares as well. It's like, I'm
Basically.
heading to a temple, but I'm not a cleric. What's the point?
What?
I sort of glare and I say, I'm also going for the temple, but I'm not a cleric. What's your point?
Oh.
Well, you certainly do have a thing for nuns.
What?
Onward, friends! That I march off down the street.
I sort of
So
contemplate-
you guys
I went
bicker
fly.
a bit. You guys bicker a bit, and
Friendly
you
bickering.
eventually get to the roasting quail.
Yeah.
That
And
name is
you-
hilarious.
Yeah, I like it.
So I take note of the streets or wherever we are.
Okay, you note you take note of the area, and you enter, and it's a very nice inn. You know, a little higher class than you're used to staying at. Nice fire in the hearth. The tables are all actually nice, not beat up. Place looks cool. Place looks good.
All
I
right.
am
It is-
staying here.
I
And it is
Durian, what do
it-
you think?
It is very full and actually quite raucous already
Okay.
at this time.
Well, then I look. I'm pretending to not care, and then I look in and see, and I say, "Is there a stage, Travis? Is there some sort
There
of
is a
performance?"
stage. There is a stage. There is. Let's see if anyone's up
See,
there.
Durian?
There is no one up there at the present time.
Friends, I'm glad I chose this inn for us. Let us take out rooms, and I go to the bartender or the innkeeper.
Okay, you go to the innkeeper, a human man, and he looks and says, how can I help you, sir?"
Sir, I am but a traveling bard, and these are my companions here, and we are looking to take out rooms and
Ooh,
perhaps provide some entertainment for you this evening.
well, we welcome all entertainers. How many rooms were you wanting?
4, one for each of us.
I'm sorry, I don't have 4 rooms available. I don't know if there's an inn in the city that has 4 rooms available at the moment. I do have 2 if you're willing to split.
That'll be fine, friend. I like
Amrath, you're bunking with me. All right, sounds good.
Excellent,
That's-
excellent.
Okay, let's face it. Who do you actually
Well, you'll be bunking with a nun, then.
Hey, I've always wanted to break a nun.
Oh my god.
Right.
Can I room with someone else?
I don't know where I'm going with that.
You can-
Amrath, it'll be fine.
Kevin, you can stay in the same room as Durian.
I'll make sure I warn you if I ever need to utilize the rooms.
I'll switch
facility.
if you want. He's not going to be in the room anyways.
I was gonna say, if it's a problem, you can bunk with me. You have my word. I won't do anything.
Seriously,
I mean,
All I
Amrath,
can think of is Firefly. I'll be in my bunk.
To be
So
fair, Durian is really good looking.
Yeah,
Just
but
to be
he
fair.
also cockblocked me like a town or two back.
This is true. This is
and
true.
you called me a half-breed, and we let those. And I say you called me bad names, and we let those bygones be bygones. So let us. Let
Amrith,
us
Amrith, I'll switch it if you
Yes.
want, but I don't think he's going to be in his room for most of the night anyways. It might be your
I'll
room.
probably be.
Caven has a good point.
Ah.
And I'm gonna say it right now. No bringing people back to your room either.
What are you, my father? Get out of here! So
Dad!
we'll take your 2 rooms.
No. I mean, if you're not gonna spend the night, like, if you're gonna do something during the night, make sure you stay
Orn,
in their room.
please.
The poor bartender's there watching us bicker.
Yeah.
Yes, he is. He
Well,
is
take
hilarious.
the-
because
By
you've
the way,
never
you're
known
having
to-
this conversation, and he's like silently laughing his ass off.
By
He's
the
got
way,
the
like,
pretty
I'm
straight
sort of,
face.
I'm sort of giggling under my breath at this point too, and I like go to the bartender. I'm like, sorry about that, friend.
So who's
I
paying
have
for
a
the
question.
rooms?
This
Very
man
No,
is.
I pay for.
This
You paid for them? Both of them?
this celibate individual here, and I point to Orin.
Right. And how many nights are you staying?
Did he just call me Silver?
How
No.
many nights are you staying, sir? Keep on focusing.
For at least to the end of the festival, have a long that is, friend.
4 days. All right. So that'll be. You're paying for both rooms.
He is.
No, I'm just paying for my room.
What?
Okay. Well, that'll be 8 gold.
Go ahead. I look at Amrith and say, "Go ahead."
You have that much gold, Orin. Because
Oh, yeah.
remember, you got a bunch.
I'm gonna make
Oh, that's right.
No, wait, you owe me gold. Why don't you just pay for it?
Because I don't have that much gold.
No, not you. Durian.
I say, is there any way? So I have my room. Is there any way that I could work out a deal with you, where in exchange for guaranteed performances and entertainment for your crowds, you would lower that price? It seems pretty.
If you don't perform, someone else will.
Yes, but they're not as good as I am.
That remains to be seen.
Shall we have a trial right here? I could recite for you. I do both oratory and play the flute.
You know what? Go
that's
ahead.
Has Arn
let's see
paid
what you
for
can
our
do.
room yet?
I
Yeah, this
paid
is
for
only
my
for my room.
I know. Has Arn paid for
Orin
our room?
pays for a room. Orin pays
Okay.
for
I want to leave.
And I drop as much.
I want to go to
silver
the
as
room.
possible
I guess.
during-
Okay.
Yeah.
So cool.
I asked him for directions to the temple.
Wait, I'm about to perform.
You probably
for
shouldn't.
him.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't leave without us. Just saying.
Just saying.
Okay,
He,
so
he gives you directions.
Thank you.
okay, well, I'm gonna recite for him, and I say, this is actually, sir, this is a preview of some of the performances I will be giving at the festival. You will be quite impressed, I think. So I say,
Okay.
see
I can
with what
foresee how this is gonna end.
see with what simplicity this nymph, and I sort of do a grand gesture towards Amrith. This nymph begins her golden days. In the green grass she loves to lie, and there with her fair aspect tames the wilder flowers and gives them names. But only with the roses plays, and them does tell what color best becomes them and what smell. Who can foretell for what high cause this darling of the gods was born? Yet this is she whose chaster laws the wanton love shall one day fear, and under her commands severe see how his bow broke and incense tore. Happy who can appease this virtuous enemy of man.
Very nice. I will say +4 on that.
I got much.
And the crowd goes
9 and 4 is 13.
Holy shit!
boom!
32. Pretty good.
Jesus
Extraordinary
Christ!
performance.
You blow him
People,
out.
people, yeah, it's people love it. People love it.
Wow.
Clapping
Like-
and cheering, and
Saving those dose falls for this
you
main
earn
city.
you earn yourself 12 gold. Very nice.
Oh, cool. You can pay for your own room.
Does
So I take,
do
wow,
we get the
that's
discount?
awesome.
That's
And
the
so I
important
walk back up to the innkeeper and I say,
You nailed a
you
32.
can, yeah, you can expect like performances every night of the 4 nights ahead, and the crowd will love it.
Wow. Well, tell you what, I can for that kind of performance, I can knock off 25%.
Perfect. I shake his hand.